the name is Houdanny, but I have a lot in common with Houdini because Houdini's father was a rabbi and my father's also a rabbi. And I have something else in common with Houdini. Houdini was very poor growing up. I was also very poor growing up because my father's a rabbi. It was hard for him to bring home the bacon. I remember I invited my neighbor over for dinner when I was a kid, and I told her, my dad's a rabbi. At our house, we pray before we eat. She's like, we don't have to do that at my house because my mom's a good cook. This girl, her name was Maureen. She was very pretty. I had a crush on her. Sometimes we'd play doctor. Usually she'd be the doctor and I'd be the malpractice attorney. Before the pandemic, I had a job working as a school teacher at a Jewish school in Tampa called Hillel. And one of the students asked me, Mr. Silver, what is circumcision? I said, well, to make a long story short, now I have a day job. I'm working as a bartender at a nursing home. The name of the bar is called The Last Call. Yes, that's right. The first trick I'm going to do for you is a rope trick. I'm a magician. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to tie a knot in this rope. I'm going to tie it so fast you're not going to be able to see it. And I'm only going to use one hand. I've experienced tying the knot because I was married at one time, and we had to tie the knot real fast like this. It was a shotgun wedding, and the wedding was so quick they threw minute rice. It was very quick. Very fancy reception. When I got married, they served the Italian wedding soup. For the divorce, it was split pea. There we go, the fastest knot in the world. Thank you so much. There you go. Yeah, what? Yeah, I was incompatible with my wife because I'm a health nut and she was a nut job. It used to take her forever to get ready to go out. She had to put makeup on both faces. You know, when I got married, when I first met my wife, she had that hourglass figure, and then after we got married, I think she switched over to daylight savings time. I think she might have gained an hour or two. Yeah, when I was married, she had a weight problem. Every time I wanted sex, she's like, wait! Yeah. But she used to tell her friends that I was a superhero in the bedroom, the Flash. Yeah. Now, when I got married, actually I became bisexual. Yeah, it's true. Yeah, I only had sex twice a year. Now I'm single, I'm still bisexual. Whenever I want sex, I have to buy it. I want to tell you about a guy named Jack, okay? Jack liked to hang out at the club, and but sometimes when he drank too much, he could become a real jackass. So Jack went out to the club for his birthday, went with his girlfriend and some of his buddies, and he started drinking shots of Jack, and he got all jacked up. And his girlfriend started flirting with this guy at the bar. This made Jack really mad because he was jealous, so Jack took a swing at this guy. But because Jack was so intoxicated, he was neither nimble or quick. So the guy ducked, and then he punched Jack and knocked him out cold, and Jack landed face down on the floor. The guy that Jack punched, his name was Ace. And he was a flying ace, kind of like Tom Cruise in that movie Top Gun. And he was really good looking like Tom Cruise. In the game of love, he held all the aces. And all the women wanted to have an ace in their hole. But so after Ace punched out Jack, one of Jack's friends came up behind Ace and hit him in the back of the head with a beer bottle and knocked him out cold, and Ace landed face down on the floor. Now this started a fight in the club. A big brawl ensued. And you know, everything's going crazy, chairs are flying and glasses are smashing. At this point, Jack's girlfriend tried to make a run for it, get out of there. Now Jack's girlfriend was named Queen. Her father was a wealthy jeweler, and so whenever she went out, she wore diamonds. And Jack treated her like a queen, even though she was no beauty queen. Well, she was a sweet girl, she was a saint, you know, Saint Bernard. But you might even call her a diamond in the rough. But she had the kind of body that Jack liked. It was his cup of tea, yeah, D cup. But yeah, she had the deck stacked in her favor for sure. So as Queen was trying to run out of the club, a chair hit her in the back of the head, knocked her out cold, and she landed face down on the floor. Well, Houdini's signature bit that he did was called Metamorphosis. He'd bring his wife, his assistant Bess, out on stage, put her in this big box. Houdini would stand on top of the box and pull up a sheet. When the sheet came down, Bess was standing on top of the box and Houdini was in. They switched places. Want me to do better than Houdini? I'm going to try and make 3 people switch places. You ready? Switch. Here we go. Over here was Jack of Clubs. Now we got, there's Queen over there. And this was Ace of Hearts over here. There's Jack over there. And this is Queen of Diamonds, and there's Ace of Hearts.
Yes, sir.
Thank you for being such a wonderful audience.
Yes,
I'm the Astonishing Houdanny, and I will saw you later.